County was notified today at the sheriff's office that their sheriff has now been arrested.
Channel 9 was the first to break this arrest and the charges related to what the state calls a massive illegal gambling operation. We have live in-depth team coverage.
And I'm looking at the specific location wrapped up in this investigation.
Darlene, we were here this morning just after 9:30. Sheriff Marcos Lopez pulled up in that black Denali you see right there. He got out of this vehicle just before 10 o'clock. He went into the front door of this building. He was in there about 3 minutes before he was surrounded by those federal agents, stripped then of his gun, and now he is stripped of his badge. It was just moments. He was in there, walked in on his own, but left in a police car. It was just before 10 a.m. when Sheriff Marcos Lopez pulled his black SUV into this parking lot for a meeting with Homeland Security investigators. We were there as he was led in the front door, but just minutes after his arrival, he was put in handcuffs by those federal agents, seemingly unaware of why. Arrested and charged with racketeering, his mugshot right here. According to HSI, the investigation started in 2023. The allegations that Marcos Lopez was involved in a massive gambling operation, one that was up and running here in Central Florida, not only in Osceola County, but also in Lake County. It's also one that brought in more than $20 million. Investigators saying it all started after Lopez took office in 2020. The gambling operations were allowed to set up illegally and run in his county, all in exchange for cash. Investigators writing, quote, Sheriff Lopez played a multifaceted role in expanding and protecting this illegal enterprise while using his office to shield the enterprise from law enforcement. He was immediately suspended by the governor, as others were also arrested. But this could be just the beginning. Investigators telling us more warrants are being served and more arrests could be coming. The special agent in charge, John Condon, sending a statement today saying, quote, no one, regardless of their position, is above the law. Now, if you take a close look at that video of the sheriff's arrest, you can see he asked those federal agents, what is this all about? That is what he said as he was being put in handcuffs. Now, again, he has been suspended. A new sheriff has been appointed by the governor. That is Chief Christopher Blackman from the FHP. We will have much more on him at 4:30. But in the meantime, we have learned that people at the sheriff's office have already been fired.
Martha, Lopez was booked here just after 11 this morning, and like all inmates, he was fingerprinted. They took photographs of him, and the information was transferred to an online system about his charges. We did learn from the Lake County PIOs, the public information officers, that he's likely being held in an area away from other inmates. That's because of his status, of course, as a former sheriff.
They are very serious charges.
Osceola County's top law enforcement officer set to face a Lake County judge on first-degree felonies for racketeering and conspiracy to commit racketeering. They each carry up to a 30-year prison sentence. The former sheriff will soon enter his plea during an arraignment on June 30th.
No matter if you are the lowliest criminal or a high-profile sheriff, everybody receives the same due process with the criminal justice system.
Lopez first joined the Osceola County Sheriff's Office in 2003 while still serving in the Navy Reserve. He completed more than 20 years of military service and went on to work various roles at the Sheriff's Office, including with communications, the Patrol Division, and criminal investigations, before he was elected sheriff in 2020.
So help me God.
Lopez was sworn in 2021 and made history, becoming the first Hispanic sheriff in the state of Florida. He prioritized de-escalation training, implemented a real-time crime center at the sheriff's office, and launched a mentorship program between juveniles and deputies before he was re-elected last year.
If we can save one person and make an impact in someone's life, that's what we're trying to do here.
And Lopez's tenure as Osceola County Sheriff was not without controversy. We're breaking down some of those coming up at 6.
According to these court records, the 4 others involved in this investigation, along with Sheriff Marcos Lopez, include Sheldon Weatherholt. According to the state business records, he was the manager of this social club. Ying Zhang, who also goes by Kate, is listed. Weatherholt, Zhang, and Marcos Lopez are all accused of keeping the gambling house, unlawfully having slot machines, and setting up or promoting a lottery. State prosecutors say Sheriff Lopez and Ying Zhang were also involved with money laundering, so disguising the money collected from this illegal gambling operation. 2 other women are listed in court documents as employees or agents of this operation, including Sharon Fedrick and Carol Coate. Again, all 5 are accused of racketeering and conspiracy to commit racketeering, tying back to this location here on Earlo Bronson Memorial Highway.